Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Candace and this is like the second video I'm posting consecutively. Let's just go ahead and give a round of applause. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm proud of myself, but let me be real here. This was not going to be the video that I was going to post next. I was actually going to post a vlog, but I feel like that vlog is really boring and I feel like people don't come to YouTube to watch poor people make videos. I don't want to say it like that, but I feel like it's so true. Whenever I go on YouTube and I try to watch the people that I normally do, I'm interested in their, like, you know, nice, exuberant lifestyle. I don't even know if I used the right word, but it sounded right, so we're just gonna act like it was correct. Anyway, you go on YouTube to watch, like, people do things that you don't normally do. Like, last week I was literally penny pinching and I went penny pinching. Anyway, and I went to HEB, I used the Coinstar machine and all of that. But it was kind of like a boring vlog and then I kind of didn't finish it. So I may or may not post that on Monday because I am going to post this video on Friday and just have this in place. And for today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about things that have been going on recently with the apartment hunt and then also manifestation, because I just have some thoughts on it that I want to get off my chest, and I feel like I can actually do that through a video. And I feel as though, I don't know, maybe some of you can relate to how I think or give me some insight on manifestation, because I'm no expert. Like, I literally just watch TikTok and YouTube, and you see all these YouTube videos with these beautiful people and they're like, oh my god, manifestation works and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Yes, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Yeah, that shit don't be working for me and I honestly don't know why. But let me just start with the apartment stuff, then we'll get into manifestation, what I think it is and how I use it or how I've tried to use it, and then let's just move from there because the thought process train has left the station. Anyway, basically, my roommate and I were trying to get an apartment like quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, last week we all sent applications. I got myself a guarantor and we sent them in, and the guy was calling me and he was like, yeah, so I saw that you sent in applications, we ran the credit check and you're being denied. And of course, like, COVID really messed me up. Like, my credit is really bad because I had to take out a loan, and then I took out the loan and didn't have a job, but I just needed to not be evicted from my apartment. But then I ran out of money, couldn't pay off the loan. And I'm pretty sure, like, my last apartment, even though it was COVID time, they still kept my rental history as, like, really bad. Like, they're probably putting things like she couldn't pay on time, or, you know, we were about to file an eviction. But honestly, they tried to play me because, you know, emailing them back and forth saying, like, hey, like, I'm struggling right now, I don't have a job, like, is there any way you could, like, postpone the eviction? Like, bitch, it's COVID. And he was like, yeah, we can postpone it to the, like, it was like Friday. He was like, we can postpone it to this Friday. And I was like, cool, I'll have the money by then. Then he was like, sorry, I know I said you could do it on Friday, but you actually can't. You have to have it by the end of today. And yeah, that's why I took out the loan, because he literally forced me. Oh my god, it's a blue jay. Hold on, I want y'all to see. Oh, he fucking flew away. Anyway, sorry, he had like a piece of bread in his mouth, but then he flew away. He was so pretty. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so he was like, sorry, you can't actually pay it on this day. You have to pay it on this way earlier date that I would just not have the money for. And he was like, if you can't do it, we have to start filing. Which I now know is like, you can't do that. But I didn't get evicted. I ended up finding the money through the loan, paying it off, and things like that. So that was, I guess that's all my rental history, or my rental history is really bad because of COVID and how, you know, my circumstances were at that time. So when I'm trying to apply for apartments now, I'm realizing that all of that is on my record, I guess, because that's the reason why I'm not being accepted into these apartments where I qualify financially and I have a guarantor. So, you know, if you have those things, you should be good. Like, if you make the amount of money you need to make to pay off the monthly lease or whatever, then you should be able to have a place to stay. But no, the government and the systems that they have in place are like, oh, this person really sucks, like, they can't pay on time, even though we just went through a whole 3-year pandemic. We still in it. We're still here, bitch. But nobody wants to help. everybody's like, oh, you can't have a place to stay. So yeah, didn't get approved for the apartments. Really sad day. Lost a bunch of money, $85 for an application fee. And not only that, when I don't know why I said that. Not only that, when I looked, I saw application fee, and then it was like like a pre-deposit, and then the deposit. Like, what the fuck is a pre-deposit? These people are literally robbing us. But anyway, I didn't get approved for the apartment that we really wanted. And I was trying really hard to like find other places, but I just had to realize, girl, your credit and everything like that, it's just not gonna work out. So the reason that I'm bringing up manifestation is because like a week prior, we had already decided that this is where we wanted to live. We just had to get our funds together, do the application, and send it. But I saw this thing on TikTok called the Lucky Girl Syndrome, and it's basically where you say things like, everything works out for me, or the universe has my back, or some shit like that. And you say it often, you repeat it to yourself, you write it down, you just say it, you put it in the air, and good things are supposed to happen. Everything's supposed to work out, like things like that. So I've been doing that for a week. I even told my roommate about it, but she really wasn't on it. Like, she wasn't really believing it. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it myself. And so I was doing it days and days, weeks and weeks. Well, not weeks and weeks, a week. I was just like, everything works out for us. Everything works out for me. I even wrote it in my journal that's in my car. I wrote it in my journal. I was like, everything always works out. Like, we're gonna get this new place. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna move out, period. And it didn't happen. And I guess that kind of led me to believe, because there had been other instances in the past where I tried to use manifestation and it didn't work. But then, you know, like, of course, I don't know. I just really want manifestation to work for me. And I'm not the type of person to disbelieve in certain things just because they don't work for me. Like, for instance, I'm not very spiritual. I don't believe that there is a God, but I also don't believe that there isn't. Like, I feel like there's I believe in the possibility of everything, right? So like, I may not think that there is a God, but I do believe in the possibility that he could exist, you know? And that's how I am with a lot of things. Like, I never discount or discredit anything, because if I don't know for sure, it's up and it's stuck. Like, I don't care. It could be, I don't know. You ask me if the Easter Bunny is real, he might be. So I don't know. But yeah, so that's why I was like, okay, I'll just use manifestation to see if this will help with my situation. But of course, real life factors that cannot be altered just with your mind, they still have effect on the things that you're trying to do. Or in my case, the getting of the apartment is what I was trying to say. So yeah, I don't know. It just really had me thinking, like, either my manifestation, whenever I tried to do it, bad shit happens. So should I do like anti-manifestation? But that's not a thing. I just have a really weird relationship with manifestation, because it's like everybody else uses it and it seems to work out for them, but then whenever I try to use it, it doesn't work out. So I'm just like, is it real? Then I'm questioning manifestation based off of my situation, and my situation, I feel like, is kind of different, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I just feel like these past few years really like altered my brain chemistry, bro. Like, I really don't, like, looking back, I can tell that I'm a completely different person than I was in 2018. Like, y'all, I was so naive. I was so young and dumb. I don't know, like, bitch, adulthood sucks. Like, I'm 23 years old. I don't want it. I already decided I'm not having kids. I got a cat, that's all I need. I don't want it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. What's that girl that be singing on TikTok with the red hair? Love her. But yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about. The apartment thing didn't work out. Still live with my parents. My best friend is moving farther away because we couldn't, get into somewhere in time. So we're pretty much back to square one at this point. But, it's all good. I still have, time to acquire the things that I want in life. Like, good things are still happening. Like, I did get a raise at work. I got a car, so that's good. It needs a lot of work though. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope it was like not confusing at all, and I hope I just didn't drag it on. I hope you could follow and understand, and I hope it was interesting. This should go up on Friday. If it doesn't, I may do like a smoke with me vlog, because I do be doing that. If you don't do that, sorry, but I do, and I like to relax and things like that. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me on all of my socials just to see whenever I post. And also, I want internet friends. Like, I only have one friend in real life and everybody else is scary, so please. That's all for today, and I'll see y'all in another video. Okay, bye.